we gather around the table today, we say thank you for watching. My name is Mark Warren. His name is Tracy Molinax. Tracy, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm wonderful, Mark. How are you? I'm feeling thankful.
I am feeling quite thankful that I get to be here sitting down with you today on our Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah, I'm feeling cozy. I'm already overheating, frankly, in the sweater,
Mm-hmm.
but it's okay because we're committed to a look.
I
You've got your Thanksgiving look, not to
my
be confused
Thanksgiving
with
look.
your
Yeah.
other
Mm-hmm.
outfits.
I was gonna wear a sweater, but I always know that whenever we're recording, I get too warm because I can't have a fan on, and so I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, see, my problem is, and I caught myself today, is that I dress I prioritize the outfit for the theme, and
Mm-hmm.
I've been dressing my bottom half as well. And I've only caught myself this time to be like, I don't need to wear like I was in my room and I'm like, okay, what jeans would look good with this? And I'm like, hold on, pause. No one's gonna see that unless we have some segment I don't know about.
The
I
stand
don't
up
think
and
it's
spin
gonna
around
happen.
challenge.
Everybody's new favorite challenge. Um, but yeah, so I probably should have dressed for but I'm warm. I'm good. I'm doing good now. I'm
That's
doing good.
good. I always go through our TikToks to see what outfit I wore in the last few episodes to make sure I don't double up, because I've got a limited amount. So I don't want to look like I'm wearing the same clothes. I'm not changing because I am changing
I am changing
often.
and I'm learning and I'm growing as a person and I need my clothes to reflect that, you know?
Tracy, you a big Thanksgiving guy?
I I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the food. I like the food and I hate to be like, what is Thanksgiving even about? I know it's about being thankful. I think when I lived in California around a lot more family, we had like bigger parties. It meant more to me then.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell my favorite Thanksgiving story of yours about you getting burnt really bad with the turkey?
Oh, I mean, you told it just now, basically. I don't know. I decided we were cooking a turkey at another oven that was down a hill, and I decided to carry it in my lap, and I got third degree burn. Well, okay, maybe more like second. I don't know, but
Mm-hmm.
it burned
You
all
got the
over
turkey juice.
my lower abdomen, and then my I smelled like turkey, and
And
I
this was
hurt,
what, a
and I
year or
spent
two ago?
this is every year. It happens every year, and I never learn. And
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm not a big Thanksgiving person. We've talked previously. We're both big Christmas people. And I
yeah,
see Thanksgiving as an obstacle in the way of Christmas joy.
I obstacle. I like to think of it in a lot of ways as a dry run. You know,
Uh-huh.
you're gearing up for the big day. You're getting a little taste of family. Maybe you're getting a different family than you would at Christmas. It's like a rehearsal.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of similar foods.
Yeah.
So it's a little
Mhm.
practice.
You
But
you
yeah,
you you
over.
do turkey, you do ham. What's your deal?
We're gonna talk about the foods later. Come
Okay.
on,
Oh,
we'll
we are.
save the food
Okay.
talk for later. We'll get into it. Oh, trust me, we'll get into it.
Tracy, what is your don't even get me started this week? I know you probably have quite a few. You've had an eventful 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've been traveling. I did airports and theme parks, which is truly where I think humanity is at its lowest. And it was tough. It was tough to sum up in one thing. But I guess I pretty much just said it. Don't even get me started on the cognitive decline that occurs as soon as you enter a theme park or airport, apparently. There must be some massive gas leak happening in these places that I am simply immune to. I am built different. I am stronger, smarter than the average bear, and I'm immune. But apparently everyone else experiences something where half of their brain just died, and it's their first day on Earth. That's what my brother said, and that stuck with me the rest of the trip. Everybody acts like it's their first day on Earth. You're standing in place. You see behavior that you wouldn't see anywhere else. You wouldn't just stop and stand in front of everybody's way, in front of an active doorway at your job, at your school, if you're driving a car, in your own
I did have
home.
someone when I was driving home yesterday. I was driving, I turned a corner and someone was sideways in the road as they were trying to do a U-turn and I had to like slam on my brakes going 40 around a curve. They were right here, right in front of the curve.
Exactly. Well, see, I didn't. Well, you're not supposed to, is my point.
Mhm.
But people
Mhm.
do it, and it's just as bad whether you're in person or in a car. You heard it here first, folks. If you're an equal amount of damage, it should be equally illegal. But it's so. frustrate people just stop in middle of it. That was the thing that really got me, is just stopping in active walkways and doorways. We're at the entrance to the arguably the most popular ride on Disney property. Should we stop here and have our family meeting about what we're going to eat right here? Do you
Hmm.
have my phone? I think I have your phone. Do you have it? Nobody has each other's right phone. And also, people, you get to the end of a line and you have to wait quite a while for these rides. Don't know if you heard. It's sometimes you can be waiting for like an hour, and it's a lot of time, a lot of movement. You get up there, and it's pretty thin lines because they're zigzagging them to corral us all in there. I love when they extend our troughs, and then they put more chains and stuff. My point is, you have a lot of time to think about if you are going to ride this ride. Why are we getting to the end and then having to, oh, excuse me, I just got it, excuse me, all your way back out to the front? No, you had plenty of time to decide if this was your next action. And now you are pushing me, touching me even, rubbing up
Hmm.
on me even,
Hmm.
because you have decided at the last second, I don't want to ride the Hagwood motorcycle.
Yeah, I've not experienced many theme parks, amusement parks, but I have experienced airports, and I do believe there is a set of airport rules, but that only extends to like food and drink. Airport rules don't extend to just getting to do whatever you want, you know?
Yeah, what do you, tell me about these food and
I
drink
think
rules you're
airport
talking about.
rules is you can eat and drink whatever you want at any time in an airport.
Oh,
If you want an 8 a.m. beer, you get an 8 a.m. beer. Okay?
yeah.
Like, I don't think and you can spend as much money as you want in an airport. I also believe that.
Yeah, exactly. It's its own economy, and you have to support it. You have to do your part for local small businesses.
And so that's the extent of my airport rules. You don't get to just be a nuisance to society, especially in an airport.
Yeah.
But like if you're already in a crowded area with lines, no one wants to be there anyways.
And
Don't make it worse.
that's my thing too, is there's so much behavior at both at Disney and at the airport of like, what's the holdup? Come on, what's the holdup? The holdup is a million other people just trying to do what you're trying to do.
Hmm.
Get where they want to go. I hear so many people sitting in the back of the plane. I like to sit in the back of the plane. I'm in no hurry. I like the and people say that that's the worst though for turbulence. I don't know. I truly don't understand how planes work. Anyway,
Hmm.
but there's people back there with me going, "Oh, come on, what are we? Come on!" And they're standing up immediately. What's going on? What's the hold up? Why aren't we moving? Because everybody's just trying to get somewhere. Same as you. Oh, you have somewhere to be. Oh, why didn't you say you have somewhere to be? We're all just here hanging out. None of us are trying to
No one's
get anywhere.
recreationally flying. Like no
Yeah,
one's point of flying is to fly.
yeah, they're like, well, we got 6 hours to kill. Want to go to Austin? No, that's not what anybody's doing. So we all have somewhere we have to be. We all just nobody wants to be where they are. That's the fun fact about an airport, is nobody wants to be there. It's a very unique place in that you can confidently 100% say nobody in that building wants to be in that building.
Hmm. Yeah, no. I'm flying home for Christmas, and this was all during the shutdown. But I was like, I'm going to book extra time because I know I'm going to have layovers in SeaTac, which is going to be a nightmare airport to fly through Christmas.
Yes.
And so I was like, I'm going to book long layovers so I'm not rushed because the last thing I want to do is be stressed out flying home for Christmas. Christmas, I'm on
Yeah.
vacation. Hands up, feet up, I'm just chilling. I'm going to be calm
Yeah.
Mark.
I'm gonna be Call Mark for Christmas. Ooh, a new character. Um, but I think that, what was I going? Oh, I think when I was younger, like when I was a kid and I was flying by myself a lot, I would be like, oh my god, I have like over an hour layover. That's torture. And now
Hmm.
as an adult, I'm more like, oh, thank God, I have over an hour. I have time, and it's also it works for school. I can work on assignments
Yeah.
while I'm on vacation, and yeah, I like having
I'm going
a
to bring a
little bit of
book.
time.
I'm going to bring a book. I'm going to
Bring a
go
book.
get a drink. I'm going to go get some food.
Oh, I love bringing a book in my backpack like I'm gonna read it. I
Hmm.
love pretending that I'm gonna, like, somehow in my 4 days of travel where I have activities booked and all of this stuff, I'm gonna finish a whole book.
Hmm. No, I always bring a book on a plane. Every time I listen to music and watch TV and movies.
I do the same thing.
Not once have I
I
read.
sleep. I
Hmm.
sleep, I listen to music, I watch things. I never once, but I always bring the book. You have to bring a book. I don't think they let you through TSA without your stupid fake book.
If you don't have a book, you have to go to one of those bookstores and buy one, or buy a
You have to buy
magazine.
it. You have to buy a $60 book
Mhm.
at one of those stores. So you see that program where you could like buy a book and then return it at another airport and get the
What?
money back. Or no, I don't even know if it's at another airport. I think it has to be the same store, the same branch of store, and it's supposed to be like a discount. But I'm like, that's the last thing that I need to worry
Mm-mm.
about is a library within an airport, and now
Literally,
I got
like,
all these fees.
you know what I don't want to have to do is return something. Returning something is also as bad as flying.
Yeah, I gotta get me where I'm going. I
Mm-hmm.
do not need to be worrying about like, oh, I forgot to ship my book back to where it goes. He's
Well,
waiting for
because
my
it's like,
book.
what if so say you have it and you're going through a layover and you don't have enough time to get to the bookstore.
Then you're done. Then you're done. I don't know. I think you buy the book at full price and then I don't know. I didn't read too much about it. Frankly, it frightened me and I ran.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's fair.
Anyway, we should not even get you started.
Don't. Okay, I told you before this episode that I've sustained an injury, and
Yes,
it changed kind of
oral.
one of these, an internal mouth segment, an internal mouth injury. So don't even get me started on biting tongues. How can we do that? How can we bite tongues? I bit my tongue so hard yesterday, Tracy. It drew blood. I drew blood. It's swollen right now. How does that? I was eating cold vodka pasta. I got home from work. I'm eating cold vodka pasta, and I just chomped down a little too hard, and now I'm bleeding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree. I mean, yeah, this is an incredible one, and I have to say this might be one of my top five. Don't even get me started ever because it really is such a good point. How have we of humans have evolved with this thing in our mouth for pretty much my whole life,
Hmm.
and we still just can't be like, oh, don't bite there. I bite my tongue a lot. You do it a lot.
I don't do it a lot, but when I do it, it's severe. It's severe.
You're a chomper. You're a
Genuinely,
chomper. You are a
yesterday,
chomper.
I had the pasta in my mouth, and I felt like I was gonna throw up because of how much pain I was in. Because I just went down too hard on the tongue. I thought I took a chunk. I thought I took a chunk.
I spit it out and look through. You are, yeah. No, I don't like biting my tongue.
Same
Itself.
thing
I
with
bite my lip a
biting
lot.
cheeks. How does that happen? The cheek's out here, the teeth are in here. How are we biting the inside of the cheek?
There must be a suction factor that we're just not aware of. That we're not.
We're not aware. We're not aware of the suction.
Yeah, we're not aware of the suction, and people need to be more aware of the suction. Keep the
And
suction in mind. That's
and
what I
also I'll
say.
say this: you can't like go out of your way to bite your tongue. Like if you're trying to do it, you can't bite it where it hurts.
Can you do that? Do the tongue tuck.
I can do the
Come on.
tongue.
Do the tongue. Yes.
I
That's
used
a
to be
good
able to do
one.
the clover. I might still be able to, but I'm not going to try it on this podcast.
Come
I don't
on,
want to. I
Mark.
don't want
Do
to
the
try and
clover
fail.
for us.
I know
Come
it's
on.
swollen. It's a whole deal.
You can always cut it. You can always cut it if it goes bad.
I'm not doing the clover.
I'm not doing. Can you flip your tongue upside down?
What? Yeah, I can.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Just check it. Yeah, there it is.
Tongue tricks
Just
with
check.
Mark and Tracy.
Just check it. Ooh, the tongue hour. Ooh, no, never mind. No. Guys, we're not doing a tongue hour no matter how much you ask. Stop sending us those emails.
But no, it just doesn't make sense that humans can do. It's kind of like how like they say you could bite your finger off if your brain didn't stop you. I feel like I could bite my tongue off and my brain doesn't stop me.
A carrot, they say, is a finger.
A
It's
carrot,
of
they
course.
say.
A carrot, they tell me, is what. Is
Yeah,
that
it's-
right? Can we get? It's a carrot. Yeah,
It's like a baby
carrot.
carrot. It's like a baby
It's a
carrot. That's
baby.
how much you need. Do you think you
Baby
could bite
carrot.
someone else's finger off?
If I needed to, yeah.
What if, like
Absolutely,
if someone said, "Hey, bite my finger off," you think you could do it?
100%. Well, no. Well, I mean, I would need incentive. No, I think I'd need incentive.
You think you need the adrenaline?
It would need to be like a Saw situation, or like bite his finger off, and then I could probably do it. Yeah.
I feel like you wouldn't be able to do it unless you had like a level of adrenaline.
It would need to be a situation where it's my finger or their finger, and then it's always going to be their
Uh-huh.
finger every single time.
10
And I won't
times out of
hesitate.
10.
And I'm sorry, Mark. I'm letting you know if we ever get in a Saw situation,
Mhm.
we're gonna fight. Like it's gonna be. It's gonna, and we
Mm-hmm.
could crack joke. Like I'd love to still riff with you while we're doing it, but ultimately it is me versus you, and I believe that that would go for you as well. I think because I've been in a Nerf war with you, and I know that
Mm-hmm.
I've listened. We've been on the trenches. We were on the front lines,
Yeah.
and the
I'm a
level of
competitive
betrayal,
person.
and the level of betrayal and ferocity that I saw was frankly shocking, inspiring, and frightening.
I had to
And
look in my eye when I'm competing. I got to look in my eye, and it's a look
when
you don't
and
want to
that
see.
and that look is the trophy, and that's what my eye is locked on the whole time, brother.
Um, Tracy, like you said, we're gonna get into the Thanksgiving food, and what a better way to do this. Oh, you have something else?
Yeah, one last thing.
Mm-hmm.
And at Disney, if you're gonna make me see all this nonsense, you better let me get day drunk. You better let me get day wasted. Those drinks, I don't know what I used to hear stories of drinking. There's a helicopter going over.
I can hear. Look at that. That's fun. I see it. I see it.
Um, but no, I used to hear stories of drinking around the world and people blacking out before they made it, halfway
Mm-hmm.
around. They've watered down the drinks or something. And I get you can't have people blacking out in public places, especially where it does cater to children. But let me do it. Let me do it because I can do it and I can do it safe. And also,
Mm-hmm.
Epcot should be the one place. The kids don't even like Epcot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, drinks are watered down and they cost $25 each. Send tweet.
That's I don't like how much cocktails are. You know.
Oh, it's ridiculous. And it's so much cheaper if you do it at home, but it's also so much harder because then you have to do it, and it
It's
gets
not as
progressively
and
harder
you
the
also
more
have
you
to
make for
like do
yourself.
the dishes.
And I don't want, and everything about cocktails is sticky. Everything is sticky and ooey gooey.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't wash out everything immediately and perfectly, boom, you got goo. Next morning, sticky goo.
That was always the worst part, because we would have certain nights where we were drinking in college in our dorm room, and I was always the first one to get up, and I like to try my best to help clean up, do dishes, and every surface in our dorm somehow would have some kind of sticky drink on it. It didn't even matter if we were drinking alcohol or not. It would just be there'd be sodas everywhere. There'd be something
Everything was
evil.
sticky. We
Hmm.
were always sticky all the time. We were sticky. The surfaces were sticky. Everything was sticky. Oh
Hmm.
man, those were the days, man. Those were the days.
Tracy, like you said, we're gonna get into the Thanksgiving foods, and
Yes.
what a better way for us to do this on this podcast than to bring back the world famous, world renowned segment, political food, political parties of food. Is that what we're calling it? What's the name? It's my
Yeah, I
segment.
mean, we'll have to think of a smoother name.
Put
No,
up
we
a
don't,
put up a
because it's
title
not coming
card.
back again.
Swing, swing. That's the title card coming out. Swing, swing. Um, and I know what you all are thinking, Mark. Why are you making Tracy do this again? And I'll say this: I was not the one that pitched this idea. This was not me.
Yeah.
This was you. You
No,
can't. I can't hide from the truth.
I did bring it back, and I am excited to do it again because I have been thinking about this one, and I have some answers that I'm ready to defend. Might be
Mm-hmm.
controversial,
Okay.
um, but I'm ready. I'm ready, and I'm excited, and I'm willing, and I'm able.
And last time we did this, I did. Oh, before we get into this, sorry, we have an update. We had a dream update, as you all
My dream
know.
journal.
As you all know, we were trying to link up in the dream realm by lucid dreaming.
We're
Not.
trying to
We're trying.
astro project into each other, if you
Hmm.
will.
And so Tracy, I don't know if you want to break the news or do you want me to do it. It didn't work. We have
Yeah,
not connected yet.
yeah, yeah. By week one, no success. That's all right. We can't
Hmm.
have success right off the bat.
I do have a dream
Um,
journal for a few nights that if you wouldn't mind me reading aloud what I
I'd love
had.
to. I would love to.
Yeah, had a dream. I recognized it was a dream. Then I woke up. We'll try again tomorrow. No recognizing a dream while I was in there. No dreams to note. This was on 11:07. I don't know if you have a note from that night. Closest night yet. Had a dream. Realized I was in a dream. Started picking out wrong items, but then woke up. And then I didn't have any dreams to note after that.
Excellent. It sounds like you're really on the right track.
Mm-hmm.
I think I believe in us for sure. Yeah, I didn't have a good any success in finding you, whatever. I think it's because I was in a different time zone,
That was
and I
probably
think
we
that
weren't
there's kind
sleeping
of
at the
a
same time, really.
we weren't sleeping at the same time. We were on different wavelengths,
Yeah.
and I think now we're back in the same time. We'll be good.
Yeah, we're in
We're
the same. We're in.
recalibrated.
We're in the same area.
Well, there's a delay. If I send a message, it's
Hmm.
going to take hours
Yeah, and so okay,
to
so
get
no
there.
dreams to note. Back to what we were talking about. That's important. Political foods
Hmm.
of Thanksgiving food. And so I've got a list of Thanksgiving food, and I'm sure you do too. And I'd like to talk about the political parties of each one.
Yeah.
So I think we got to
Yeah.
start out with turkey. Turkey's the home run. Turkey's the main event.
Oh yeah. Here we go. What do you got for turkey? I got some thoughts.
I would
I
like
got
to
some
hear your thoughts.
thoughts.
I don't have
I
exact
th-
notes on anything, so I'm just gonna kind of
so
improv.
I
Right, I'm
think
gonna riff.
I think riff in these old rags. Hello. I think turkey breaks. You got to break it down by how you're cooking it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing the oven, I'm gonna say independent slash. I think everybody sucks, so I didn't vote. It's the safest option. It's gonna be the blandest.
Centrist.
It's very middle of the road. You're not breaking off. You're not trying something new. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
this is how it's done. This is boom. But a fried turkey, like boom, like you're dunking it in the thing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That gives Republican to me
Really? I think fried
because
turkey's a new
in
wave. Fried turkey's Kamala Harris. Fried turkey is Brett.
no, and I'll tell you why exactly.
Okay, I'd
Because
like to know.
because in my mind that movement is a lot more. And I love you. I love you. I love you. I voted for. Hello, but it's a lot of talk and not a lot of fire. It's
Mm-hmm.
not the same intensity as its opponents, perhaps. Um, and it's not willing to go there. And I do think, with all that is said and done about them, that the Conservative Party, they're willing to go there. They're willing to go high risk, high reward. And I gotta say that a deep fried turkey is high reward. It is
But
delicious.
it's also high risk. That's a high fire risk right there.
But it's also high risk. People die.
Mm-hmm.
People more often than not, I would imagine, people die. Can we get yeah, 9 out of 10 deep fried turkeys end in flames and tears, people. Except no tears, they're evaporated. Too many flames.
Mm-hmm. Now what's a liberal? Is there a liberal way to cook a turkey? Is there a leftist way to cook a turkey?
Yeah, when you put the stuffing in it.
I Okay, I'll say this though. I do think I agree with that, but I do think the liberal main event meat is ham. I think a ham on Thanksgiving that gives you leftists. That's where we're at.
And let me tell you why. Because ham is versatile. It's willing to shift. It's willing to go down and underneath what it needs to
And you can do a
do to
crock
make it
pot.
to Christmas. Crockpot also, but it's also gonna be there for Christmas. It's
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. It's gonna be a little bit turkey. I feel like is less Christmassy. I feel like it's still there, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it sort of becomes more of a main event at Christmas. Either way, it's present at both.
It's also
If you're doing
present
it
at
right.
Easter.
Also present. Exactly. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's in your home. It's the agenda. That's what it is.
And I think ham's a lot more versatile. I mean, you can do big slices of ham. You can do ham steaks, which I know you're a fan of. You can do deli ham. I mean, there's a lot of different types of ham.
The leftovers. Ham sandwiches on the roll the next day. Mark,
Put
stop.
ham in
Talk
some
to me.
eggs, make breakfast.
Mark, I'm gonna make a ham this year.
I'm doing a ham this year.
Are you doing a ham for
We're
Thanksgiving?
doing a
Are
ham
you
for
doing a ham?
Thanksgiving. We're doing a ham
I'm
for
gonna do a
Thanksgiving.
ham too. Tell me about your ham. What's your plans for your ham?
I think I'm gonna do a crock pot ham. I'm doing like a full Thanksgiving dinner. We got people coming over, and so I'm like starting to strategize right now. I'm in the strategizing stage, and so yeah, I think the oven's gonna be a little busy. So I think I'm gonna do a crock pot. Do a crock pot
I
ham.
like
Maybe
it.
a homemade glaze. Maybe I do a homemade glaze.
Oh my god, I like it. I like it. I think I
Mhm.
have to work on Thanksgiving, so I'm a little limited in how much I could ham it up.
Well, hey,
But
come on over. Come on over. I'll have a whole lot of stuff.
well, I also have to work Black Friday. That'd be quite the
Uh-huh.
turnaround.
Oh, have you ever worked Black Friday in a retail store before?
No, but see, I think I'll be a little more okay because I'm in the back. They keep me in the back.
Mm.
They go, "Oof, do not let him out."
They don't
where
want
the
him talking to
can
customers.
see."
Uh-uh.
No, no, I'm a self-proclaimed liability. I can't be out there.
He'll start talking about
Um,
how Turkey's a Republican.
So I'll just make a case for me staying in the back. Like, oh, I'll cover, the home front.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go out there. Y'all are doing great.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're like the
that's
people that fly the drones in the military. You're drone striking
yes.
customers.
Yes, exactly. I'm drone striking customers, which again is another problem with why I'm not allowed back out there. But but
Um,
we digress.
we digress. Tracy, give me
So
give
yeah.
me your read on stuffing.
Ooh, can we talk about potatoes first? Because I
Let's
have
talk about
more
potatoes
on that.
first.
I'm gonna need a second to think about stuffing because that
Mm-hmm.
is one I got kind of stuck on. But potatoes, I would say with the skin and the chunks,
Mm-hmm.
it's giving. I don't want to assign it a party, and more familiar with the exact parties and how they
Yeah.
divvy up and everything. It reads more liberal to me. It reads more mixing of things. It reads more pro immigration. It reads more, you know,
Mm-hmm.
amalgamation
Yeah.
to me, whereas like the pure whipped ones that are totally 100% smooth, no anything whatever,
Mm-hmm.
those are scary. Those are very like hardcore
It feels like the
conservative.
Trump
Those
face
are
conservatives, like those women that like get all the Botox.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Those are what those for. It's very like absolute purity, absolute, nothing. It's
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But the
Can I say this about those like kind of like rustic mashed potatoes, right?
yeah.
I don't know why I'm seeing visions of Joe Biden right now, right? Do you not see those as Joe Biden?
Oh no 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 no. Here's what okay. Here's Joe Biden's. Hey Joe, can you cover the mashed potato? Yeah, he brings you baked potatoes. That's what it's gonna be, and a couple of them aren't quite done in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That's more what that is reading to me is sort of a baked potato. And then what other kind of potato dishes you like a scallop potato,
I
or a
love a scalloped potato.
potatoes au gratin? How
Uh-huh.
about that
Oh
with the
yeah.
cheese and that?
Oh
Yeah, am I
yeah.
talking your language?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now what are
Yeah.
those? Now who are those people? Oh, now who are those people? Who are they? What's their
I
story?
think I think oh now I'm just thinking about them. Now I just want them, you know?
Oh, don't even get me started.
I think those are the fake leftists, you know. Those are like coastal leftists who really like Zoran just cuz he's popular. You know,
Mm.
they ultimately don't care what policy gets done because they're flashy, right? They really care about the looks, and they're new wave, right? They're new. They're not like you're not seeing scalloped potatoes in the 1800s.
And yeah, that's it's very performative. It's very
Mm-hmm.
performative, and it's very yeah, and it's front. What are you doing speaking French? This is Thanksgiving.
It's like you're living in LA and you're posting about how you love Zoran. And I love Zoran, but that's because I love the policy. You just like him because he's popular.
Yeah, and I just like him because he's hot. And so that's why it's
Mm-hmm.
important to have all these different perspectives.
But
And
yeah,
what kind of a potato guy are you? You see all these kinds of potatoes at the table, and you can only pick one. What are you going
only
for?
one. That's tough. Let me. Man.
I love it. I love it. I love the rustic potatoes. I love
Mm-hmm.
the chunky. I
Yeah.
love the skin in there. I
I
love it.
think
I think it's more flavor. It's more dynamic.
I think that's what you got to go with. It's the classic. It's like like the scallop, but like that's all good, right? The cheese is good, but it's not. It's not America, right? Mashed potatoes are America. Land of the
Okay.
free, home of the brave.
And the potato.
Mm-hmm.
I do love
So
a mashed tater, though. I'll
yeah.
eat a concerning amount of mashed potatoes in a sitting.
Mm-hmm. You used to, you would just get those instant mashed potato packets and just pour them right into your mouth. You said, "Let me make the
I have.
taters in my mouth."
Well, no, that's what I'd go, guys. I'm making the taters in my mouth again. No, come on. What do you think would happen if you just downed the whole thing of that and then drink water? You think it would like something like?
I
Imagine
think
it.
I think you
Imagine
get
you
so
pour it.
full.
Imagine it's so you're doing the powder, right? And you do it straight down your throat so that it kind of lines it in a way. And then you drink the water and it starts to kind of swell and drop, is what I imagine.
I'm sure that's really fun for our listeners to imagine.
I don't know. Yeah, sound off what you think it feels like to
Tracy,
eat a
let's be
whole
real.
thing
No
of.
one's made it this far. They turned it off as soon as they heard this segment was happening. This is me and you right now, buddy.
It's you and me. Okay, so let's you and me together talk about stuffing. Stuffing, I'm sort of stuck on. I don't.
Yeah, it's tough. I think stuffing is an old school Republican. It's a Mitt Romney Republican. You know, it's. I don't
Yeah.
agree with it, but I can respect that there's a level of class to it. You know,
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I like that.
and
I
I
like
think it
that.
also depends on how you make the stuff. Right? Are you making it dressing style where you're not putting it in the bird, or are you putting it in the bird? Right?
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
like? You like it in the bird or out of the bird?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Most of the time, I'm not a witness to
Mm-hmm.
it being made. I've made my own stuffing one time,
Mm-hmm.
not in a bird. It was delicious from scratch. Made my own the breadcrumbs and everything. Made myself.
Mm.
I love stuffing. I
Yeah.
love stuffing. It's probably my favorite. I could eat a lot of that.
I'm just now coming around on stuffing in the past few years. Just
What
recently
a,
coming around on stuffing.
they just got me on their team.
And
Starting to
so,
listen.
I'm doing a box stuffing this year. We'll see how that works out. I don't fully understand it, but that's okay.
Box stuffing's fine. A little stovetop, that
Yeah, I
one.
think
I
so.
think
I think so.
I think that's fine. I think that's great. I
Yeah.
think it's good, and I think it's delicious. I love
All
stuffing.
right. Well,
What else we got?
I
Ooh,
mean, cranberry sauce.
cranberry sauce. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Gay. First of all, that's probably what it
No,
is.
or no. Okay, I want to make sure we're on the same page. Are we talking canned cranberry sauce or actual cranberry sauce?
Well, I think. Would you say that both are a different thing?
Yeah, I think so. I think they are. I think canned is liberal, homemade is Republican.
Interesting. Okay, I
Well,
could go with. I could see that.
I don't know. Canned feels very Great Depression-y, and the Great Depression was started by conservatives. So
I don't know. I don't know that I see them as two sort of opposing parties, but I see them as very similar.
you know what? That's true. I'm thinking about it. I'm liking leftist liberal maybe, right? I mean, you're looking at like Bernie versus Schumer, right?
I'm sort of thinking they're more of an independent kind of
Mm.
situation. You know, they're not the main thing. You're never gonna pick them and be like, "Ooh, I gotta make sure I get me a big old plate full of that." But they're gonna spice things up. They're gonna make something more interesting. They're gonna have some ideas to bring to the table, and they're not for everybody. They're really not
You're not a
for
cranberry
everybody.
sauce guy.
Not all the time.
I
Not
like
all
the
the time.
canned stuff. I don't like the homemade. I'm not a big homemade stuff.
I'm loving it on a sandwich. I'm telling you what,
Mm.
I'm loving it on a sandwich. A gobbler from the
Now what's
Wawa.
that?
Now let me tell you about the gobbler. And now, is that my camera? And that Wawa. You ever been to a Wawa?
I've
It's a
never
gas
been.
station
That's the East Coast thing.
over. Yes, and it's wonderful. You can order whatever you want. And you never have to speak to anybody. It's beautiful, and they have fantastic sandwiches. And they have a seasonal one called the gobbler, and
Mm.
it's got stuffing. It's got gravy. It's got hot turkey. It's got a little bit of cranberry sauce. I like it with the cranberry sauce. It's a little bit of sweetness, makes it
Mm-hmm.
more interesting. But it's not the main choice. You know, it's not the meat of the sandwich. It's not the realistic choice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna make it more interesting. So that's what I think of cranberry sauce.
Yeah. All right. I can get behind an independent cran.
An independent cran, and I don't think there's two different.
You think
So,
it's the same?
uh, they gotta be different. They gotta be different
They
though.
are
But how
because
are we
they're
gonna
such
divide
a
that?
different product.
So how are we gonna divide them?
I mean, I think.
What about who's that guy that wore the boot on his head?
Oh, a libertarian.
So do we think maybe I think making your own cranberry sauce is very libertarian.
I think so.
I
It
think
feels
that's
very
very
off the
libertarian.
grid.
It's very yeah, it's very like okay.
I don't want the government
Like
in my business.
yeah, I don't want
Mm-hmm.
get the government out of my cranberries. It's very like just buy the thing. Come on, everybody here buys the thing. It's the one. It's pretty much the one thing that everybody is okay with. Like just buy it. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Just buy the can.
Um, yeah. So I think that's very libertarian to make your own, and then I think it's very independent to get the can. But
I.
in a way, it's the opposite of independent because that's what more people do. But we're not gonna think about that. It's
But
we
I do
can't.
feel like vibes. It's an independent
Yes.
senator.
All right,
Okay.
excellent. What's next? Sweet potato
Sweet
casserole,
potato
like with
casserole,
the.
that was on mine. I I'm getting senses. I'm getting a feeling, maybe
Hmm.
picking something up. I think Nancy Pelosi, right?
Okay, and, elaborate.
I mean, it's been around for a while, and it's like I don't think about it that much. It does some good, but it's like
It's very okay. No, no, no. And now I'm coming
you're
around on you.
seeing it. You're seeing Nancy. You're seeing
I
Nancy.
think it's very old guard liberal in the set. It's been around, and it's doing all right. It's steady. It's not the worst. All right,
Mm-hmm.
but it does warrant some closer examination. It does warrant taking a second and going, hold on now. Just because you've been around doesn't mean you're
And
doing
it's really
everything
only
right.
good
Because
with
what
like the brown sugar and the marshmallows, and like if it was just sweet potatoes, like
it's got to have everything.
it's
It's
got to
got to
have
have
more,
everything.
you know. So that's where I'm at.
Yep.
I'm yeah, old guard liberal. I think on. I think carrots and green beans are kind of in the same boat. Um,
Well, I don't know. We have to talk about the green bean casserole.
okay, I'm not a big green bean casserole fan. I can't speak for it, so I'll let you. I'll let
I
you take the floor.
love green bean
I
casserole.
bet you
I
do.
love it. Look at my mouth. I
Hmm.
love green bean casserole. It's delicious.
Looking into your
I'm
mouth
gonna
looks like
make
looking into Pennywise's mouth. It's got like those dots in there.
the deadlights.
Uh huh.
um. Oh my god! I watched that show.
Yeah.
So good.
Yes, I started watching the newest episode, and then we had some guests over.
Are we on? Is there three out?
Four
Oh no,
out.
the
Four. The
fourth one
fourth
just
one
came
just came
out.
out.
Oh my god! I
Yeah.
gotta catch up tonight. I got so much to watch. But we digress. What was I saying? My mouth.
Green bean
Look at my mouth.
casserole.
Green bean casserole. I love green bean casserole. It's
Really?
delicious.
This is the first this is coming
It's
across my desk. I have not heard this before.
and you know what, Mark? I don't have anything else to say. I don't know what else. It's just delicious. It's
So
so I
if
don't
you
know what a
love it,
party would
probably
be.
MAGA.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know cuz that's a tough one. Cuz that's a really wide range. You can do canned green beans and just slop it all up together, or you could really, take your time with it
Hmm.
and make it wonderful. So, I'd say in a way that represents all parties, America. So, this Thanksgiving, really think about your green beans.
I I my favorite my favorite type of carrot is my mom makes a honey brown sugar glazed carrot, and I like that.
Shut
Hmm.
up.
I will
That
not. I will
sounds
not. This is a podcast.
shut
I will
your
not.
shut your dirty carrot eating mouth. That sounds
It's
delicious. I want
wonderful.
those right now. I want those right now. A sweet
Hmm.
carrot. A
It's a sweet
sweeter
carrot, and
carrot.
it's steamed, so it's a little softer. It's it's a good deal. You put butter, honey, brown sugar, make a little
And they're
glaze.
steamed. They're cooked
They're steamed,
steamed.
so they're like soft,
Ooh,
and they're really
I
great.
feel like that I would like that, and here's what I would do. You didn't ask. I'm gonna do
Hmm.
it though. When I make all of this right after this,
Hmm.
I'd put it in the oven because I love a good I love a
You get a
good
roast.
yeah. I love that. I like the glaze that it makes, especially
Hmm.
if you got that sweeter thing on there.
All right.
But you
Well, thank
definitely
you.
steam it first and then do that. That's what I'll do. I'm writing this down.
Okay.
I
I'll
got a
send you the
busy
recipe.
night.
I'll send you the recipe.
I gotta
Um,
make a ham later.
but with those, I feel like, I mean, it feels new and it feels unpredictable. It's like that's like a socialist, you know. It's a socialist.
It's inconsistent. I wouldn't say that carrots are a staple in the same way that a green bean would be.
No, but I look at it like the carrots my mom made. You know, it's like a rogue carrot. It's like a rogue carrot because it's almost like this is almost like dessert. Like I'm almost eating a dessert here.
Yeah, it's like, is this allowed?
Hmm.
Is this?
And so I would say probably member of the Communist Party.
Oh,
Like we don't know.
okay.
Maybe this is illegal. We're not quite sure. We'll have to look into
Com,
this.
yeah,
Hmm.
communist carrots. Okay, I like
All
it.
right. Last dinner item I want to talk about is rolls,
Uh huh.
and I think a roll is unfortunately MAGA. I
Interesting.
mean, I think it's it gets dirty. It gets it, but it gets through. You know.
Okay. I in my mind a role is a someone under 18. They can't vote yet.
I like that. I like that actually.
In my mind, they're on the
Mm.
sidelines, arguably further than anything else could be. They're they're gonna house, for a lot of people, they're gonna house other ideas of other stuff.
Oh, see, you opened my mind. I didn't even think about people that couldn't vote. And I think this
Hmm.
is good because you're right. It is like it takes the ideas from its parents. Whatever you're
Yeah.
putting with it, it takes that form.
Yeah, so it's gonna act as a vehicle for, a little turkey, a little carrot, a little mashed potato, a little gravy, it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
take a little bit, but on its own, it's not anything. It ultimately doesn't matter.
That might be the greatest read you've ever had today.
Thank you.
That's good. I like that a lot, actually. Let's get into desserts.
Okay.
Pumpkin pie, I think, is a liberal. Pecan pie is a conservative.
Interesting. I would almost argue the opposite. Let's hear it. Let's hear.
I feel like pumpkin pie is very southern. Like it's very
Mm,
like it's like class like pumpkin pie or sorry pecan pie has been around for a while. Pumpkin pie it's classic. It's been but it's you get a pumpkin pie at Costco. You don't get a pecan pie at Costco.
that's true.
You put whipped
That's
cream on a
true.
pumpkin pie.
Yeah. Okay.
I would like to hear
Okay.
your because you said you thought the opposite.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. It gives.
Vibes alone.
Yeah, just pumpkin pie is more of a, it's more, yeah. I don't know. It's just a
I think
vibe.
pumpkin
It's
pie
just a
is more
vibe thing.
popular.
Yeah, I see. And see, that's sort of, it sort of seems like more of the default, more of the standard, more of the, staple, the more of the, closely associated with a lot of things. I don't know. It's just a vibe thing. I don't know, but I definitely see your case for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
All right, sound off in the comments. Where
Yeah,
do
settle
pies
this.
fall?
But show me your pies. Use hashtag show me your pie.
What's your ideal dessert for Thanksgiving?
I'm coming around on pumpkin pie. I'm coming around on pumpkin pie. I
Me
didn't
too.
used to
I'm
be a
coming
big pumpkin
around,
pie guy. I'm
but
coming
I'm not
around
not,
on it.
not sold.
I'm not 100%. It's really a texture thing. I need
Mm-hmm.
the texture to be really right with that. I'm gonna make my own pumpkin pie. I'm gonna make everything. I'm gonna make it all. Um, I like pumpkin pie. I don't know what other kind of desserts are there. I'm not a big cake guy. See, that's why I love when a dessert. I love just a cookie platter, bunch
Mm-hmm.
of cookies, with options.
I
Chocolate,
like a brownie,
chocolate chip. I love a
but a
brownie.
brownie's not
Love
really a
a brownie.
Thanks. I don't think know if I'd want a brownie on Thanksgiving. I like an apple pie or a cherry pie on Thanksgiving.
Ooh, apple pie
Mm-hmm.
is good. I feel like maybe maybe some even other kind of some pastries, some other kind of fruit
I
pastries.
could like a pastry. I could, but I feel like by the end of Thanksgiving dinner, you don't want dessert. You're full.
That's what I'm saying. Is that's why I don't eat a lot of dessert on a Thanksgiving. Christmas, however, Christmas
Mm-hmm.
has way better dessert items, and we'll get into that when we do the third edition of the
For Christmas,
um
stick
for
around for
Christmas. When
two
we
like 3 weeks, and we'll be back with this.
start thinking about candy canes, because that one I don't know,
That
but
one's tricky.
that one's tricky. So write that down. But yeah, no, I don't feel like I eat a lot of dessert
Uh
at the
huh.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
but Christmas for sure I think is more
Mm-hmm.
candy centered. A lot of that.
Christmas and cookie center. I mean, a lot of cookies around Christmas.
Big cookie center. Big. You
I
make Christmas cookies? You like to make Christmas cookies?
I have made last year. I make with my grandma. We've every year besides last year we've made Christmas cookies together. I always just go to her
I
house
love
and
that.
make Christmas cookies, and so last year was I didn't go home for Christmas, but this year I'm doing it again.
The cookies are returning
The cookies are coming back, so
in that big way.
I got some things that I would love to hear why you're thankful for them. Like we said, this is a day of thanks, and we can be a little negative at times. So we want to maybe right some wrongs from past moments in this podcast. And the
Yeah.
first one, I mean, fitting based on your don't even get me started. Why are you thankful for people in airports?
Oh, I'm thankful for people in airports because I'm thankful for the people that keep airports moving. I'm thankful for TSA agents. I couldn't do that job for sure. That does not sound like pilots. That's an incredible job. I could not do that for
I
sure.
think I
Oh my God.
think recently
Flight
air traffic
attendants.
controllers
Air traffic controllers for sure. I'm very thankful to people who keep airports moving, and they really do have to deal with, because like that anger that I was saying, that like, oh, why is no one moving, that immediately is put onto all of these, service workers and like gate attendants and all of these
Mm-hmm.
people who are like, and it's not their fault.
No, no.
They're just trying to help you.
They are saints.
So I'm thankful to those people for sure.
All right, there you go. You got one for me. I got a few for you.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly banked on us doing the snack thing, for the boat, or not the snack thing, the full meal, the whole
Mm-hmm.
thing. Um,
Well, then I'll
let's
give
see,
you
what's
some.
yeah,
We'll let
okay.
you. Um, you mentioned her as someone who's done some bad things in the past, but Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you thankful for Beyonce, even though she
Oh,
killed Joan Rivers?
easy peasy. I am so thankful for Beyonce. I think Beyonce
Mm-hmm.
is. Thank you, Beyonce. I loved Cowboy Carter, even though a lot of people didn't. I'm coming around on Renaissance. It didn't grab me at the first, but now that I like it more. I'm listening back to Lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking it, and I'm thanking for her for keeping the Illuminati running strong, and not interfering with me.
Robert Duvall from Your Dreams,
I am not
not the
thankful
act,
for Robert Du.
not the man, but the version of him in your dreams that kills your family.
I am thankful for Dream Robert Duvall, who killed my family, because he taught me to unlock my true powers. He taught me how powerful I could be. He taught me that my mind is a palace and that I have the skeleton key. And
Mm.
he is but a rat scurrying about the castle's basement that I have eliminated.
And finally, Tracy, why are you thankful for people that say Tracy is a girl's name?
I'm thankful for people who say that Tracy's a girl's name, because they act as a sort of. It acts as a sort of. I mean, that statement acts as sort of a benchmark immediately to let me know if that is a person that I will continue to interact with.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as an older adult, it's less necessary, but in school, for whatever reason, when people are younger, they felt it was more pertinent to say it to my face. But that, oh, oh, my name is Bob. What's your name? And I go, oh, my name's Tracy. And they go, oh, that's a girl's name, though.
And I
And
like
if that was
when we
your,
were in school, I like to remind you of that pretty much every day. Hey, you don't have a boy's name.
yeah, and by the way, I'm not gonna call you that, because that's a girl's name, and that's just confusing. But it is a good litmus test to sort of, if that was if and it would that people would think that that would be an okay to think. I think first impressions are very important,
Mm-hmm.
and I get baffled by people who seem to not agree with that. I thought that was a universal feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and if your first impression and the first thing you want to say to me when I tell you my name is, no, I don't like your name is not good. It's not good or accurate.
I think the craziest thing to me is that happened up until we were in high school, because I remember we would be hanging out and people would say it to you, and I'd go, you're not, but you're 15, 16 in high school.
Yeah,
You know better.
and no, and that was one of the more shocking ones. Was, well, I must have been, what, our junior year, and somebody
Yeah.
said it to me, and
Mm-hmm.
I literally was like, I don't remember what I said, but something to the effect of, "Okay, I'm done. Like, I don't need to speak to you further."
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm glad that you're in the thankful mood as we head into the thankful holiday.
Mhm.
And I'm thankful for everyone who's listening. But before we say goodbye, we do have some recommendations for you, Tracy.
Mhm. Yeah,
What do you have to recommend to the people?
I've been loving Pluribus. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's exactly how you say
I
it,
think it
but
is.
that's how I'm saying it, and it's so good. It's so good. In fact, that I was watching it with Luke, and we decided, or he actually, because I've seen it before, so I'm rewatching. He's watching for the first time Breaking Bad, which I guess is a dual recommendation. Um, but it's a really, really good show, and I highly recommend it. It's crazy, and of course, it's Apple TV,
Mm-hmm.
so
It's
you
gonna
know
be
it's going
good.
to be good and properly funded.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna recommend. It might have been something I've recommended before, but I'm re-listening to it and re-loving it. Ants from Up There by Black Country New Road. It's a fun little album. It's just got a lot of sounds, a lot of different sounds, and I like that in a record. I like a lot of different
Noise,
sounds.
noise.
But yeah, it's not super long. I think it's 44 minutes or so long for the full record. and there's a lot of horns, there's a lot of piano, there's a lot of guitar. I mean, we're jumping all over the place. Some fun vocals. And so yeah, go give that record a listen. And Tracy,
Yeah.
I feel like your trip. We didn't talk much, so I'm not sure how good we're gonna do here. But we do have a round of Same Brain. Not sure how connected we are, but we're gonna try it anyways. And so
Okay. Yeah, I don't have
if
high hopes, but you never know.
all right, you got a word ready? All right.
I do. No.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. 3, 2,
Two,
1.
one.
Pirate.
Ring. Ring pirate. Okay.
Okay. 3,
Three,
2,
two,
1.
one.
Gold.
Treasure. Ooh, treasure, gold.
Okay, I have that one. 3,
Two,
2, 1.
one.
Coin.
Coin.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. It has been a blast. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll be back in 2 weeks, right after Thanksgiving, I guess. A week after.
Hello.
So until then, see you later.
Bye bye now.